Ah, the good old husband drop-off zone. That never gets old. But at least, though, like, the only thing I could appreciate this is that it's massage chairs this time and not a bar like the other 85% of them. And now that I think about it, my back hurts and it likes to remind me whenever I see stuff like this that I just need to plant myself in this for like an hour. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/AreTheStraightsOK, the good old universal answer to the good old day. No. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Let me know like a cupcake you like, because I like snacks. I am very much a sucker for red velvet. Nobody told me that when you get a husband, the ears are sold separately. Well, that's what happens when you buy from Apple. See, there we go. I made your stupid statement somewhat funny to some sort of degree. We call this selective hearing, much like a child, they only hear what they want to hear or what sounds good to them. Lol. From now on, no matter what, he will always be your oldest child. Lol. My husband is 20 years older than I am and is still my oldest child. Look, both of you are going to be saying that and then get upset when he calls you mommy. Sorry. Is it weird to sing if you're a guy? I've been called gay. Just curious to see the community's opinion. Is it gay to sing? I think you need to find new friends, my dude. I'm gonna be honest, y'all be seeing some vocal tweets of me trying to sing because I get bored sometimes, but no, for some reason, the vocal tweet thing is only delegated to iPhones. Anybody watching, I don't just do stupid voices, I also can actually kind of sound nice. I don't know, I got like a little bit of self-esteem when it comes to that. Karaoke Twitch stream in the future? At a wedding reception I recently attended, someone said, all of the married men, please stand next to the person who has made your life worth living. Well, the bartender was nearly crushed to death. Ah, yes, what we just need. Bad jokes to have hive minds. Fantastic. While I do subscribe to the happy wife, happy life philosophy, there is definitely a case to be made for slightly irritated wife amusing life theory as well. Hashtag married life. Hashtag stop it. Women choosing a Doberman, Rottweiler, Pitbull, German Shepherd, or other aggressive dog breed reveals your lack of and your desire for masculine presence in your life. Why do I feel like you're one of those dudes who thinks that she's screwing the pooch, and I'm not talking a metaphor. It also pushes him away. He sees the ruse, and he wants no part of it. He sees how you're trying to put the masculine in its place by giving it a narrowly defined role, a role that you control. The man you really want can't be trained to obey you, and you know that. Get a lapdog instead. A dog that will burrow onto your womb and sleep soundly. Keep that space warm. Your man will know what to do with that. Imagine somebody turning you down from dating you because you have a certain breed of dog. It's like, yes, look, you're an absolutely wonderful human being, but your dog is not very womb appropriate. I hate the fact I just said that. Personally, the only dog I ever just associate with not a good person is Yorkies and Karens, because usually a lot of times, at least in my area, those go hand in hand. But other cases, pretty much every single other case, I don't care if you're the dude that can bench press 500 pounds and you have a Pomeranian, or you're the little short girl who has a Mastiff. That don't characterize you at all. Yours is perfect, babe. The tight would hurt. Not talking about sweaters, unfortunately. I think, bottom line, if you cheat on your significant other, there's no sense of respect that anybody should have for you, because that's just not a good judge of character whatsoever. And at least from my own experience, that's very much something that just should cut the relationship and end it right there. And the type of people, and the people that are out there that think that it's justifiable and okay to blame the significant other that you cheated on for your cheating, saying like, oh yeah, you weren't there enough for me. Y'all an extra special type of stupid, because guess what? If you don't want to be caught cheating in a relationship, don't get in one in the first place. You're gonna be single for the rest of your life. Well done, Edge. You just threatened someone with happiness. I just realized majority of AreTheStraightsOK is really just boomer humor. Like seriously, tell me this isn't some copy and paste thing you would see somebody in their 50s and 60s belly laughing about. Her cheat? Bro, she wants to throw up and die inside when she sees another girl even try to interact with you. It sounds like marriage. I don't know anyone whose wife actually tried cares about them.
time. Women only do what they can to be taken care of. If that means pacifying you with ass once in a while and saying just enough to keep you and just like your boss, that's what they will do to continue being provided for.
Look here, dum-dum, just because nobody's loved you before for the type of person you are, this is unsurprising to everybody except you, that does not mean that everybody else is going to be in the same boat. Might be a bit of a shocker to you, but there are people out there that are actually in a happy marriage.
Glamorous heiress 45
Charged with having S with a 14-year-old boy 4 times in one day. So I say a child. Yeah, but depending on what news outlet you go to, they're going to call it different things and use different photos.
God, this is horrific that this happened. I wish I could just trade places with the child and endure that so he wouldn't have to.
Bro, when I was 14, I dreamed of this happening. The kid is the most popular kid in school. Ah yes, the good old classic anxiety-inducing post of, hey, teacher did this thing with a student, but oh wait, it's a certain matchup, so let's all cheer for this. And just straight up, God, I wish that was me. No, that does not negate the fact that this thing is not okay whatsoever. If something is bad to one person, but they think it's perfectly fine flipped around, that doesn't make much sense at all. And what really sucks also is that this goes all the way up to the judicial system, like for the sentencing of this. The deadliest cartridge known to man. Ah yes, lipstick caliber. You could go with the 50 cal, that'll put a round in the side. No, I want something even harder. Give me the Chanel number 4 cal. This just still reminds me that one thing I honestly want for Christmas is a dummy round from an A10 Warthog, because that's a bullet the size of a beer bottle.
59 days until we are stuck. Gotta get drunk.
Yeah, no, that's the same type of energy, and I'm guessing this wouldn't be out of your realm of possibilities for you to say, oh yes, 10 days until our life sentence.
Cause you know, as the old saying goes, you got the engagement ring, the wedding ring, and then the suffering.
I swear, if I had a nickel for every single bad marriage suffering kind of post I've seen on this, I could be so rich right now.
Female Marines are something else, aren't they? On a mixed base, they threw out a suggestion that they'd split all the barracks up by gender, and our females got pissed. Turns out they wanted to be treated like Marines. Full stop. Not female Marines. In a perfect world, that sounds awesome, but with the rampant violence in the US military, my happy butt would definitely want female barracks. Which doesn't matter, since people like you would never become a Marine. Is accepting this and keeping quiet a requirement for Marines? Because that would explain a lot. I'd say that's a requirement for the Army in general. Getting disciplined is basically that. Not sure how you imagine the Army works, but being a kitty doesn't and shouldn't get you far in that profession. Yeah, I kind of think one thing that's always caught me off guard is, like, in a lot of professions, you'll have, like, say, doctor and then female doctor be 2 separate positions, and that just confuses me because, I mean, they're still doctors. Why do you need to dictate that one is a female doctor? The more I think about it, the more I just find it really stupid. Wishing each other not divorced, but dead, they lived respectfully as man and wife. I think you, if Laura had been Petrarch's wife, he would have written sonnets all of his life. A man cannot marry before he has studied anatomy and has dissected at least one woman. I mean, we do have r/bad women's anatomy because dum-dums do wind up on there eventually, but y'all don't need to be opening up women like they're frogs. I feel if you need any questions answered, it's a lot less medieval to either look it up in a book or just frickin' ask. The most happy marriage I can picture or imagine to myself would be the union of a deaf man to a blind woman. Ah, you must be the type of person that expects everybody to be saying yippee whenever you walk into a room, don't yous? When you're a married man, Sammyville, you'll understand a good many things as you don't understand now, but whether it's worth a while going through so much to learn so little, as the charity boy said when he got to the end of the alphabet, is a matter of taste. The fact that this is 37 through 41 has me honestly concerned about every other number in this book, because you know for a fact that with 7 billion people on this planet, some dum-dums are actually taking this book seriously.
I don't know how many copies were sold of this book, but you know there are some weirdos buying it.
Does anyone else think this whole pronoun thing will be a phase like the hippies in the 60s? I hope so. I think so too. I hope so.
Hey, look, I can guarantee you all 4 of you right now are gonna flip your shit when you find out what grammar is. And the lack of periods and capitalizations in a couple of them has me definitely assuming that it's going to be brand new territory for them.
Chasen and I are beyond thankful for all of the kind wishes since first sharing the news that we are becoming parents. We are delighted to welcome Penelope Rose and Joseph August, I'm sorry if I butcher the name, Budagag to our family. Interesting photo. I thought I was going to die giving birth to my first child, my daughter. I was ripped end to end, looked like I had been hit by a Mack truck. This looks much different than my exhausted photo.
Yes, so what are we gatekeeping today? Birthing a child, or having a kid. What are you going to gatekeep next, you wonderful example of a human being? Are you going to gatekeep somebody having a C-section saying it's not legitimate childbirth, or the same thing if somebody doesn't want painkillers? Please do let me know which one of those I got correct. Hypnosis to make my son straight. Yeah, look, looking for a hypnotist on Craigslist is a horrible idea because you can absolutely guarantee they're gonna stab you when you're in the trance. Yes, sir, please do look at the swirl. Pay attention. You are floating down a river, and now you do not have a kidney.
I am looking for a professional, you're on Craigslist, dum-dum, hypnotist to make my son straight. Recently, my 17-year-old son came out as gay, and I don't like it. I love my son, but I'm not so sure if I will if he is gay. Please help save my family by tricking my son into liking girls by using your magic. I saw a hypnotist show a few years ago in Atlantic City, and it was very fun. If you are a fun hypnotist who can also do stuff like make him think he is a chicken or that his shoe is a phone, that could make your very difficult decision more enjoyable. And I will pay extra.
Yes, so hey, while you're in the middle of making sure my son can turn straight, let's have a little fun with him. Yeah, no, it's just great. Make him a chicken. No hot guys. Why does that need to be there? Not only that, why does it need to be in all caps? Like you're gonna find some kind of washboard supermodel on Craigslist. And on top of that, also happens to be a hypnotist.
If you are a male hypnotist, but consider yourself a hot guy, do not apply. My son will be too distracted by how hot you are.
Yeah, the original subreddit this was posted in checks out. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up some wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Also, links to social media will be in the drop box down below. But I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.